Hi everybody! Today in the interesting forest again, and the first World War II find of the day is going to be this. This right here is a typical piece of shrapnel, as you can see. Nasty piece. Let's see what we can find more today. Oh yeah, already a great find. A lot of foxholes here, and I've actually been here before, but yeah, you can't find every single thing. Look at that. Right next to this tree. Very thick old tree, and there we got a US World War II buckle. Look at that. It's for the straps and stuff, for a lot of things. That looks very nice still. That's a great find. Wow, definitely a US Army buckle. How cool is that? Right here. Still a lot of spots to detect here. Got a lot of plants, but this is what we got. Very, very cool. All right, let's carry on. Right next to the foxhole, here you can see it. Just found this. That's a US World War II Army ration. There you can see it says lemon juice powder. That's very nice. It was very small, like that. And I just unfolded it, and look at that. Yep, that's another cool find. Let's carry on. And another cool find. A belt buckle. I think this is very old. It's not in the best condition. As you can see, it's falling apart a little, but it's very cool. It's pretty big. Very good signal, and I've been here many times, but still, a lot of stuff remaining. Awesome. And another good find. Look at that. That's a tool, probably used by the soldiers. Actually pretty sure about that. It's pretty far gone, but definitely still recognizable. Maybe a wire cutter or something. Awesome. Here you can see two foxholes, right over here and right over there. And over there is actually where I found the US color pins the last time. And it's what I found right next to the foxhole. I believe this is a coffee ration. And over here, there you can see orange juice powder, directions on other side. Very good condition. Right in the middle of yeah, some kind of a crater. Just found this axe head. It's pretty deep. That's a pretty cool find. I'm not gonna keep it, but it's definitely old. Maybe used by the soldiers. Today we are in Deutschland, and yeah, I've been here a couple times before, and in an older video you can see I'm finding a lot of bullets right here in this spot. You can find bullets here without even having a metal detector. They're just everywhere. Actually too many signals to detect here, but I just started, and look at this. Just took this bullet out of the ground, and we take the pinpointer. You can see the ground is just full of bullets, so some nasty stuff happened here probably. Let's see if we can take some more bullets out just with a knife. Yep, I can already see. There we go. Found a couple MG42 shell casings right over there on the other side, so probably been firing this side. Very interesting. All right, if I'm only finding bullets here, then I'm gonna move up that way. All right, so in the same hole where I found the bullets, I just found this, some kind of a strange hook. It's 100% from the Second World War because the bullets were on top of it, so probably something German World War II related. All right, I'm not gonna keep it, but let's see if we can find more. Just everywhere, unbelievable, so many signals. It's like unbelievable. I had a very good signal right here. And this popped out, so I was pretty convinced this was a bullet. It's pretty big, so this right here, guys, is actually a million years old. This is a fossil. This is not a bullet. This is a bullet. So that's pretty funny. Right, just moved up a little, finding bullets, 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 bullets. And also just found a piece of shrapnel, and right now set a pretty good signal. And look at this. I don't know what it is. It has a shape like an incendiary bomb, you know, the British ones, but it's not. I don't know what it is. It looks pretty interesting. I am going to take it with me. I'm gonna search for markings or something like that, because a very nice eagle would be nice. Probably not, but you just never know. So I'm definitely gonna keep it. Right, I just found this piece. It's a pipe, I believe. I think it's lead. It's flat, as you can see. Probably from one of the bunkers, maybe. All right, let's carry on. Right, guys, another great signal. And look at this. Yep, this was a lot of work. I had to dig through stones like this. So, yep, can you imagine? A lot of work. But suddenly there was a hole, and I thought I could smell fresh air coming through. So could this be the inside from a bunker? Maybe. I can see something iron right there, and it's round, so I was thinking maybe some kind of shaft or something like that. It's definitely possible because this is a hill. I don't know. Interesting. It's old for sure. It's very deep, and I'm gonna fill it up again, and let's move on. And I just found this. I'm pretty sure this is the front of a button, and the back is completely missing. So yeah, there is nothing on it so far. Right now on the edge of the forest, and this is actually a 45, so it's probably Thompson or Colt 45. Very interesting, a lot of different calibers here. And I just found another stolen item, no doubt about that. It's here for a while, as you can see, and it's completely empty. I'm not gonna keep it, of course. Right, I'm on the path again where I found so many life rounds and the coins from the Eastern Front and stuff like that in another video. And look at this. I just discovered this piece of German barbed wire right there. And this right here is actually still a piece of package material for the German barbed wire. It's unbelievable, it's still here. How cool is this? Oh, that's definitely coming home. And as you can see, it's a very thick iron wire and it has all the spikes, and the spikes are very close to each other, so you cannot grab it, so it's very hard to cut it. It's definitely German barbed wire. Awesome. Look at this, guys. It's still possible. Here's the edge and right there on the surface. Look at that. That is absolutely fantastic. Just had a very good signal right here on the edge, and I just removed this and it fell down, and it's definitely right there. So still don't know what it is. Probably gonna be a shell casing. Oh, there it is. Look at that. That is actually an M1 carbine shell casing. I expect it to be a 30 cal. That is very cool. All right, so different shell casings. How cool is that? Right, guys, there's another shell casing right there. And look how deep that actually is. So there is a big chance this hill is full of very interesting stuff, but it's too deep to find for the metal detector. Up there is a field, so they probably pushed all the dirt and stuff from that side to here, and everything fell down, and that's why everything is so deep. So yeah, we really have to wait until it rains a lot probably. But look at that, that's another M1 carbine shell casing. So this right here is the original World War II ground. That's another piece of German barbed wire, and there another 30 cal. Alright, today in a field, not a lot of time, it's pretty late already, but this is the first find. Very good signal, this is lead, and I think it's pretty old. Look at that. And I just found the front of a flashlight, as you can see. Here you can see the glass and a small light bulb. And the next find is actually going to be a World War II find. This is a Dutch Hembrugge shell casing. So yeah, that's a cool find. Let's carry on. Alright, just found a coin. Look at that. It's a Dutch coin from 1904. There you can see the date, 1904. I believe it's a 1 cent. Nice. Let's carry on. Oh yeah, look at that. That's a button, but this one is very old. Look at that, how the shank is made. Unbelievable. This is extremely old. I really love finds like these. Awesome. Oh yeah, guys, just found another coin. And this time it's silver. I still don't know what kind of coin it is. There it goes. Let's see. Oh yes, look at that. That is very nice. It's a Dutch coin and it's from 1917. Look at that right there. 1917. 10 cents. That's a beautiful small coin. As you can hear, it's silver. Look at that. Beautiful. And a very nice bullet. And it's in pretty good condition still. Look at that, that is very cool. It's a small cross. This could be from the Second World War, or it could be older. But one thing for sure, it's a very cool find. Hopefully it's in good condition. Alright guys, just found something really interesting. Look at this. It's some kind of plate, and it has a small boat right there, as you can see. And right here, it has a building, or some kind of church, I don't know. Look at that, and there's a small building right there. This is a very interesting piece. That is very cool. Oh man, I do not have a lot of time, but I just found this, and it's another piece of the round thing, and the other part was found right there. There's another building, and oh, what that? Is that a lion or something right there? Is there a shield? That's a shield, some kind of logo. Not sure what it is. I think this is very old. Right there, so I really have to search this area. Maybe some more pieces. It's broken by the plow, of course. Too bad. But we found this piece, so that's very nice. Have another signal. Pretty close to where I found the other pieces, and it was pretty deep. Well, deeper as the other finds. And this. More pieces. I hope you can hear me because there is some wind, but look at this. More towers and stuff. And there you can see something. Right here you can see another tower, and it says, actually says, Martini Tower, or Martini Toren, and that's in Groningen, or Groningen, how you pronounce that in English, I don't know. It's in Holland, and the first tower was built in 1200 something. Very interesting find, and it's all in this area. Too bad it's broken, but I'm very glad with these pieces. Very interesting. And just found the remains of a spoon, and it's a very old one. Look how thick it is. Oh man, and another interesting find. Look at that. Too bad I don't have time at all anymore, but look at this. It's some kind of thing. Has a very nice design right there, as you can see, and it looks like you can open it up and close it. Wow, That is very old again. Alright, in the field today again, and again, not a lot of time. But the first find of the day is this coin. It's a hammered coin from the 1700s, but it's, yeah, pretty far gone, so... Oops, can't see anything at the moment, but it's an old find, and the first find is a coin. Alright, let's carry on. It's pretty windy, so I hope you can hear me, but yeah. And another very old find, look at that. That's a musket ball, and it's a pretty big one. Very good condition, very old battlefield. Awesome. And that's another coin. This is a Belgian coin from the 1800s. You can see a shield and a lion. It's also pretty far gone again, but still definitely recognizable. Another old coin. That's another coin. There is still something on it right there. It's pretty hard to read, so this one is probably 1600s. You can see it's oval, it's not even round, so it's very old. And just found two more coins. These are post-war. This one is from 1948 and this one is from 1967. But again, two coins, very cool. Alright, just found the tube. It was rolled up, and this is definitely from the soldiers sitting in the fields. Alright guys, this was right on the surface, and it looks pretty old because it's not even around, but it actually looks like the logo for Mercedes, you know, on the front, but I don't think it is because the stars are missing and there are no attachment points at all or something. So yeah, what could this be? It really looks like it. Maybe it's not interesting. One thing for sure, I'm gonna keep it. Looks pretty cool. And that's again a World War II find. A very nice looking bullet. It's damaged on the back, as you can see right there. Looks pretty strange. I hope you can hear me because of the wind. I just found a small dump right over there with a cooking pan and stuff inside. A lot of work to dig it out, so right now just found the remains of a fork, which is pretty cool. Pretty old one. And this, maybe from a radio or something, I don't know. Alright, just found this interesting small buckle, and this really looks German. As you can see right there, this pattern right here, all those small dots. They also have that on the buttons and stuff like that, also on the buckles and a lot of things. They really liked it. Could this be a German World War II buckle? You just never know. Interesting find. Alright, another hole with stuff inside. Some kind of plate and some of this. I'm pretty sure this is also from the Second World War, but yeah, we're out of time, so we really have to go. Don't know for sure if there's more inside. There's a lot of burned stuff there, so we're gonna fill up the hole again, and we really need to go now. All right, back in the fields today again, and the day starts with a good find. This right here is the bottom of a shell casing, and yeah, it's broken by the plow, of course, but it says 35, so that's 1935, and PK, and that is Polish. So this is a Polish shell casing, and these were used by the Germans. So that is a great start. Let's see what we can find more today. All right, and we just found another shell casing. This one is actually a US 30 cal. You can see the top is broken by the plow again, but there you can see RA 1943. Right, just found this interesting item. This is very old. I found one before in one of my other videos, and someone told me in the comments that it's some kind of an old game. I really don't know how it works, but it's extremely old, and it's very interesting. So it's not World War II, but it's a very interesting old find. And another Remington Arms shell casing from 1943. There you can see it on the bottom, 1943. Probably fired by the M1 Garand. Right guys, I think I just discovered some kind of a dump hole. I got a very good... Wow, look at that. Very nice signal. There is something from iron right there. I found some burned stuff, and that right there is some kind of an electricity wire thingy, and that's going inside of this iron thing. There is another wire right there, and there's a wire right here. You can see. What could this be? I don't know. All right guys, one thing for sure, this is a World War II fireplace. They burned a lot of stuff here because we found pieces of newspapers completely burned, and as you can see, all this ash and stuff and burned stuff. I also found some rations, pieces of rations, very small pieces, US rations, but they were just falling apart. They were all burned. So this was the big thing, was inside. Don't know what it is. It's a strange item. You can see some electric stuff there also. Don't know. This small jar with a backlight lid, which is broken, but not really something very, very, very interesting inside of it. But it's World War II, so it's, yeah, interesting for sure. Let's fill up the hole again now. Right, just found a very thick piece of iron right over there. So I was thinking about maybe a piece of armor from a tank. And right here, just found another piece. It's pretty thick and heavy, and it's broken. So yeah, what else could this be? That's definitely possible. Finding a lot of big pieces of iron, and just found this wrench. Look at this. And I just found a coin. It's an old one. As you can see, it says 1899. Looks like it's in good condition still. It's a Dutch coin. 1 cent. And another coin, again 1 cent, and this one is from 1883. Another very cool find. Unbelievable. And another coin, and I believe this one is from 1900. So the other one was from 1899, and this one is from 1900. That's pretty funny. And that's another coin, this time from 1925. Really a lot of coins in this field. And again, the bottom of a Polish shell casing. As you can see, it's broken again, of course, by the plow. And it was a live round. And another one, again the same. As you can see by the primer, it's again a live round. Right, guys, just found another one. This one is very interesting. It's again a Polish live round, the remains of it, but it still has the belt link on it from the MG42/MG34. Look at that. There you can see it. That piece right there that goes inside of this of the rim right there, and that means that a complete belt with ammo was laying here, and yeah, it's of course broken by the plow and stuff like that. But that is very interesting. Look at that. That is definitely a belt link, and of course I find this one I need to go again on the fields today, and I just started, and the day starts with a coin from the 1800s. This is again a Belgian coin. As you can see, the lion and the shield on the other side, the date somewhere on the bottom, 18 something. So yeah, very nice. First find, a very old coin. Awesome. Right, just found some shrapnel right over there, and just found another coin, and this is a hammered coin from 1741, so that's very old. Look at that. You can see a shield, and on the other side we can see some more small shields, and the date 1741. It's pretty hard to see in the camera, but it's there. And that's another World War II find. Look at that bullet, a very nice 50 cal, and as you can see, the top is bent right there, so it hit something, probably fired from a plane. Very cool. Right, just found this bullet right over there. It's damage on the back right there, but just found this. This is actually a broken 50 cal shell casing, LC 1943. Too bad it's broken by the plow. Still a great find. Let's carry on. Just found this interesting item. It's very old, and I found it before. It looks like the edge of a suitcase, but I think it's for leather, you know, on the side or something. One thing for sure, it's old. And just found another bottom of a German shell casing, or actually Polish, used by the Germans. Just found another bottom of a shell casing. This time it's fired, and it's a US. Look at that, guys. That is a very cool small pendant, and look at the size of my finger compared to this. This is extremely small. Look at that. I think that is Holy Mary, maybe. And on the other side, you can see there it's broken. That's a very cool find. Alright, I just found an axe head, and this one could easily be from the Second World War. As you can see, I cleaned it a little, but yeah, it really looks like a US World War II axe. I'm gonna keep it. And another day searching for World War II relics, and of course, other stuff that I find. The day starts with a old coin. It's a hammered coin, it's very old, probably 1700s. At the moment, it's unreadable. That's a great first find. Let's see if we can find more today. I just found a musket ball right over there. Just found another coin. This is a very old one again. It says Reichsstadt Aachen, and it's from the 1700s, so it's another very old coin. Alright, just found the remains of a sign, I believe. Probably never gonna know what it said. That is pretty interesting. And another nice coin. It's a post-war coin from 1948. And another coin, but this time it's definitely World War II. This is a British penny. That right there is George V. And at the other side we can see, you can barely see it right now, but the shield and stuff. Look how big those coins are. Very cool. Again in the fields today, and it's pretty windy, but the first find is going to be a German World War II button, probably from trousers or something like that. Very cool. Just found the part of a old tube right there, probably toothpaste. I hope you can hear me with this wind. But the next find is going to be another World War II find. It's a very nice 50 cal. Look at that. And the next find is going to be a coin. It's from the 16 or 1700s. I think it's 1700s. There you can see some shields, hammered coin. And again, a top of a tube, and I think this is German. The soldiers, probably toothpaste or something like that. Interesting stuff. Alright, so here are some of the finds after cleaning. And no, these are not all the finds, but yeah, the most interesting ones. Let's start with the shell casings. These are all US, too bad they're all broken. Remington Arms, 1943. So yeah, we've got a Dutch shell casing from the Hamburg carbine. We've got some shrapnel, we got some bullets, and these are just a couple from the many bullets we found. As you can see, we found a lot more. They're in very good condition still. Then we have these shell casings. These were found in Germany. Look at the condition. This is unbelievable. 1943 TW. That is amazing. Look how shiny that is. Same for these ones. This one is again RA 1943. Great condition. We have two M1 carbine shell casings. They are both EC and 4, which means 1944. And here we have the remains of a German World War II MG42/MG34 ammo belt. And this one you can still see there once was a belt link right there. You can definitely still see it right there. And this one actually still has it. Here you see the iron piece right there and right there, and it goes inside of the rim. Here you can see a picture of one, and there you can see it goes inside of the rim. That's actually this part you see right here. I will let it fade into each other so you can actually see it. Yep, so that is very cool that it's still there. Too bad it's extremely rusted and of course broken by the plow. They're pretty special because it's Polish ammunition used by the Germans, so that's even more cool. Really glad we found one with still the belt link on it and you can still definitely recognize it. Awesome find. We've got some rations. Here you can see a lemon juice powder. Still read it right there. It's just a small piece, and this one is great condition. Look at that, orange juice powder, and you can still read every single thing. The other side, orange juice powder, blah blah blah. Contents in canteen cup. Always very cool to find these. We've got this awesome piece of German barbed wire. It's in great condition still, very strong. And a small piece. We got this buckle, US buckle. It's in pretty good condition still. These were used for a lot of things. Got this buckle found on the field. You can see all those small bubbles. And that really looks like the German pattern. The buttons and the buckles and stuff. So yeah, couldn't find any markings, but it's definitely possible. We also got this small German button. It's in pretty bad condition, but still a great find. This is probably gonna be a part of a plane. Small piece of a spoon, and this is probably from a German ration. And we have these old caps, so this one is very interesting. As you can see, it says Opekta, and this is very interesting because this is actually the company from the father from Anne Frank, and everybody knows Anne Frank, so that is pretty cool. I actually found a complete bottle of that before, but I've never found the lid before. If you Google that, you'll find a lot of information. That's a pretty special find. And then we've got this cross, and this one cleaned up very nicely. If we turn it around, I first thought there was supposed to be a Jesus right there, and he was missing, and I thought these were the attachment points, but it's actually different. There's supposed to be a pin right there, and the pin goes inside of that small hole. So I was thinking about maybe there is a chance that this is from a World War II chaplain. That could be. I've seen them wearing these things, so there is definitely a possibility. I didn't know it was a pin, so one thing for sure, it's a very cool and interesting find. Here we have some tools. This could be a US World War II axe, but I couldn't find any markings so far. We've got this tool. This was found next to the foxholes and stuff. It's in very bad condition. It's falling apart completely, but yeah, it's definitely from the Second World War. Very big wrench. Part of a shovel. Could be from an army shovel. We've got this small tin, and I think this is the lid. It's maybe a small soap can or something, but I unfolded it and look at this. That right there really looks like a shrapnel hole. It's bent, and that means that something went through with a lot of force. And you always have that with shrapnel holes and stuff like that, and bullet holes, so that could be a shrapnel hole. We found these two 50 cals and a 50 cal shell casing from 1943. Very good condition, except for this and of course this. Here we have some unknown stuff. This thing says a marking right there, 50/6 and a small stripe, and 40 I believe. No, maybe for cables or something. These right here could be radio parts maybe. Still some glass inside there. The remains of a small oil lamp. Could be Second World War, could be older. We found a lot of remains of tubes, as you can see. Definitely from the soldiers sitting in the fields. Part of a flashlight, sign parts. Here's another item. I actually didn't film this when I found it. I thought it was just a thing for scraping the wall. But after cleaning, it actually looks pretty interesting. Looks pretty old too. Looks like some kind of an old tool. And I still don't know what this is. I've searched for pictures and it really looks like the thing, the logo for Mercedes or on the hood of the car. But it just really looks like it. What else could it be? For in the bathroom or something? I don't know. It looks pretty old, but I just don't know. And we found a lot of old stuff. Here we have the remains of a fork. Still see some shiny silver stuff right there. Pretty old. We have this flat button. No markings, but really old. There you can see. Then we have this. Very nice design. Don't know what it is. Looks pretty cool. We have some very old musket balls. Pretty good condition. This buckle. Very big buckle. Yeah, it's not in the best condition as you can see right there. And we have this. This right here is actually made from tin. And I also found this on the field. This is also tin. I'm pretty sure this is from the same thing. You have a lot of these plates made from tin for memorial things and stuff like that. We are missing a couple pieces, but it's pretty much complete. As you can see, it was a small round object. I don't know if there were pieces here as well, but this is what we got and it looks pretty cool. Look at all the small houses and stuff like that. So there are actually a couple different places on this plate. That's a pretty cool find. Here we have another small piece of a spoon. This thing, I still don't know for sure what it is, but I think it's for leather or something like that. Very old. And I think this is the same thing, but then made from iron. Here we got a small part of a horse buckle, front from a button, very small button here. And here we have that old game thing. This one is very, very old. Then we got some post-war coins. As you can see, most of them are from 1948, so that's still pretty old. And here we have that amazing small pendant. Look how small that is. That is very cool. Here you can see the other side. Extremely small. And then we got a lot of very old coins. I believe these are actually from the 1600s. Here you can see a shield still see a little bit right there, but that's definitely a shield and it's pretty far gone. But yeah, I'm pretty sure all these coins are from the 1600s. You can see some shields and stuff like that. Then we have these ones. This is a Reichsstadt Aachen. This one is from the 1700s. These also from the 1700s. There you can see a shield, and on the other side the date 1741, I believe, 1741. Very nice old hammered coin. These also, here you can see the shield right there. It's pretty hard to see in the camera. If you make it wet, you can see some more on it, but right now it's pretty hard to see. Then we got all these coins from the 1800s. That's a Dutch coin from 1883. Then we got one from 1899. We got this one. This is a German one, Pfennige, and this is also from the 1800s. I believe this one was from, can't see it at the moment, but this one is from the 1800s. And this one is the same, but then small. This one is actually from 1851. Then we got two Belgian coins from the 1800s, and this Dutch coin from Willem I, 1800s. Here we have some more coins from the early 1900s. That one is from 1900. This one from 1904. This one is from 1925. Then we got the silver coin, 1917, 10 cents. Still a little bit dirty. I'm pretty sure this one was lost in World War II. This one is from 1918. Maybe a soldier's lucky coin, who knows. Pretty bad condition, but you can still definitely see it. And then we have three very old coins that they're just unreadable. They're too old. Yep, a lot of finds from different time frames.
Thanks for watching, everybody. I hope you liked the video. If you did like the video, please leave a like and a comment. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. And subscribe if you want to see more metal detecting videos. Thanks for watching, and have a nice day.